So I got laid off from my job. And so I have decided that my whole life is in need of a glow up, and I am taking you along for the journey. This is episode 2 of this series. It is the week after the holidays. It is now 2024 and I need a 2024 New Year reset. Last week was just a complete blur of like doing nothing and lounging and watching a million episodes of Succession. It was a great week, but I did very little productive things. And so I definitely need to reset my space and reset my life and also reset my body this week. This week I will be cleaning and decluttering my space, putting away like some of my Christmas gifts and things like that. This might end up turning into like a what I got for Christmas as I'm like decluttering everything. Also need to go to Sephora to return some things and exchange some things. Also really need to go to the grocery store and the health food store to buy some healthy food for me to eat because I have definitely not been eating the healthiest over the last week. And during December, I was actually pretty good at eating healthy. I had bought some like healthy snacks, so I need to get back on the healthy train. My cat is being a psycho. Stop that. Honestly, I am not usually a huge New Year's resolution kind of person, but this year I feel like I really need it. And I did kind of start this journey in December. I posted my first glow up series video then. This year I'm determined to get a hold of my finances, like just be a little bit more organized with it, invest more than I currently am. Also working out more, getting more movement in. I live in Canada, it's freezing here in the winter, so that is kind of hard in the winter, but this year I am determined to make that happen, go to the gym consistently, and even just like go for like walks and runs and that sort of thing. Okay, and also as I do my makeup, the other thing that I really need to do, and I don't know if you relate to this, but I don't get ready every day. Like if I'm just gonna be at home, I won't necessarily like get ready for the day. And even when I was working, my job was fully remote, so unless I had meetings, I didn't need to get ready. And that was a big problem and still is a big problem. So that's also something that I want to do. I need to buy some more like cute loungewear. So I have some cute, so I have something at home that's cute that I can actually wear. Bro. Also a bit of a backstory if you're new here, I am a content creator and photographer. I was doing that just very, very part-time while I was working and then I got laid off. So now that is kind of my full-time thing for the moment. So when I'm talking about like working now, I'm talking about like my photography and content work. I'm really curious what your New Year's resolution goals are. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have like super concrete ones. Like I don't have like, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a week yet. I will have those. It's still the first week of January and I feel like I'm still like easing back into everything. So I don't want to set any goals that I immediately am going to fail at and then feel like crap. But I just want to know that like, these are kind of like, you know, the 3 or 4 pillars that I really want to work towards. And as long as like every week I am working towards those things, then I will be happy. And then kind of as I go, I can maybe come up with like a more strict schedule of like what I want to do. Okay, time to declutter the room. Honestly, I do not wear makeup when I'm at home, like ever, but every time I put it on, I feel so good. So I really should like get myself together a little bit more when I'm at home because every time it just makes you feel so much better and I feel like you're so much more productive. But like the thought of doing my hair and makeup in the morning, if I'm just gonna be like doing stuff at home, I have no desire to, but every time I do it, I'm like, I really should do this more. I knew this was gonna turn into a what I got for Christmas video because I might as well show you before I unbox everything and put it all away. I think the thing that I was probably excited about the most were these Steve Madden knee-high boots. Hello. Look how beautiful these are. And the heel is like not too high. I mean, Honestly, that still might be a little bit high for me. I have feet problems, but it's not that high. Okay, the next large thing that I got was this Lululemon yoga mat, which I am very excited about. Next, I got the Living Proof Dry Volume and Texture Spray. My hair is very fine and like soft, so it does not hold a style or a curl or anything like that. So I really like using texture spray. I haven't tried this one. Ooh, speaking of Sephora, the other thing that I got from Sephora was this Valentino perfume, the Born in Roma Valentino perfume. And look how pretty the bottle is, like so nice. Now to my stocking. This is just like a lot of little stuff and a lot of chocolate. I got Ferrero's, which I am obsessed with. Chocolate covered almonds. I got a Garnier micellar water because this is what I use to remove my makeup, and I got a large version, which is good. And then I got hand sanitizer and hand cream. This stuff smells amazing. It's their coconut waters one. Oh my gosh. If you want coconut nice smelling hand cream, this is definitely the one to go for. Some more chocolate. And then just some like other random things, like my mom knows that I need scissors and a notepad. Oh, and we also got like scratch tickets because these are just like fun, the like crossword ones and things like that because they're just fun. Okay, time to put everything away. On my last clean with me video, you saw me clean my closet and it was looking pretty good by the end, but as you can see, this is not so great now. These purses need to be cleaned out. I have some clothes that I ordered that I need to go through and figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm not. And then I have stuff from Sephora that I also need to exchange and figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm taking back. Wow, look how much better this is now that this is all decluttered. That being said, that's because everything moved from my closet to my bed. I'm going to show you what I ordered from Sephora. I have a bag, I have a box here. This is stuff that I ordered a while ago and just haven't used yet, which I feel like is not a good sign. That's probably saying that I should take it back. Still debating on what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to take back. First up, I bought the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I have a smaller version of this, but I bought the bigger one. I've played around with the smaller one a little bit and I've liked it so far, but I think I need to play around with it a little bit more to know whether it's worth it. Okay, I bought two foundations. I bought the House Labs foundation and I bought the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. I have to try this before I go to Sephora because I need to know whether it's the right shade or not, but I've seen a lot of good things online about this. And then the Giorgio Armani, I already have this one, but it's running very low, so I got another one. The Dr. Jar Tiger Grass Color Correcting Cream. I've seen this on TikTok and online, and it looks very interesting. I can get redness in my skin. Sometimes I get pimples, so I really wanted to try. I bought the Walk of No Shame lip gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss, hands down. I think the color really suits me, so I will be keeping. Okay, I bought the Glossier blush in Puff. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this girl at Sephora kind of talked me into this one. It looked nice. I'm just not sure if it's exactly my shade. I bought the Skin Fix Triple Peptide Cream. I took this out of the box already because I use this, it's very good. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really made a final decision on all of these, but I'm going to go to Sephora, I think tomorrow, so I have until then to figure out what I wanna take back and what I wanna keep. Right, I am going to get ready to do an at-home workout. I'm kind of tired, but you know, I'm pushing through. I'm trying to stick to the plan of exercising more, so let's go do that.
Are you serious?
Hello. It is the next day and now I am doing my makeup and I have to try the House Labs foundation that I bought to see if it's the right shade, because I'm going to Sephora in a little bit, and if I didn't get the right shade, then I have to go exchange it for the correct shade. I've heard a lot of good things about this foundation, so I am excited, and I'm hoping that it lives up to the hype. Maybe. Might work. We'll see. Alright. I think this one is pretty good. Sometimes foundations are a little bit yellow on me, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, which shade is this? The shade is the 050 Fair Cool, which I think is very accurate. I'm fair, and I think I kind of have cool toned skin, so I think that was a success. I also really like the finish. It's very like, I'm not sure what the finish is supposed to be, but I feel like it's very like satin finish. It's not matte, but it's also not like shiny in any way. I feel like it kind of just looks like skin. And also this brand, the House Labs, is green at Sephora, which if you're really into like natural makeup, I know that green at Sephora doesn't mean like 100% natural. I know it definitely doesn't mean that, but you know, it's a good like step in the right direction if you're looking to kind of like get into greener makeup products. Finished my makeup, and the only reason why I didn't record it was actually because I needed to film it for a reel, and right now I only have one tripod, so I needed the tripod from my phone. Okay, my room is looking way better than it was yesterday. All the boxes are gone, but I still have a bunch of like stuff on my dresser and other places that I need to clean up before I head over to Sephora. Side note, it has been so gloomy where I live. I live in the Greater Toronto area in Canada, and it has been cloudy like every day for the past like month, maybe. I mean, I'm exaggerating, not every single day, but like I'm gonna say 90% of the days. And it makes it annoying to film when like there's no sun and it is so dark. It is the next day. I just went to go get a pedicure, so now I'm walking around outside with sandals on, even though it's freezing and it's January. Luckily, we don't have any snow yet, which is very odd for this time of year in Ontario, but that helps me in my sandals. And now I have to go to Sephora to return some items and buy some items, so kind of an exchange, I guess. I just want to have a quick chit chat about like self-care and some of my resolutions this year towards that. I have not gotten a pedicure done for like I think about a year, because it's just something that I can very easily do at home myself. That being said, when I go get a pedicure, it obviously is done better than I do myself. They're always better at like scrubbing your feet and getting all of the dead skin off and like, you know, picking at the cuticles. Like it always is nicer than what I am able to do. So this year, one of my resolutions is to invest a little bit more into self-care. Do things here and there, but definitely since 2020 and everything shutting down, I have gotten away from that. Before the pandemic, I got balayage to my hair. I haven't touched my hair, no highlights, no balayage, no anything since before 2020. Rarely get my nails done, and that's kind of been like my whole life. I've rarely done that because I'm pretty good at painting my own nails, so I've just always figured, why don't I just do them myself? Fun fact, I've never actually gotten like acrylic or gel nails, which I think is kind of insane because I'm pretty sure basically every girl has, you know, at least tried those out for a little while. Although this year I did try out press-on nails and I did really like those. Basically, I've just kind of been the type of person to not spend a huge amount of money on like self-care. I'm not saying I've never done anything, like I get my eyebrows done every once in a while, even that's not that often because I just do them myself. I've gone for facials, but honestly only like 3 times in my life. So like I have done things here and there, but it's definitely not like a regular expense. I've kind of neglected doing certain things that would, I think, make me feel better. For example, the pedicure thing. I have feet problems. I already like don't feel great about like my feet. Not that they're like an insecurity, but it's just like
I don't know. It's just there's just some like feet problems. Anyway, and I feel like the whole idea of like doing something to like care for them, this is going to sound insane, but I just feel like doing something to care for them has kind of like made me feel better, and maybe will like make me feel a little bit more like positive about them, or like not make me think so much about the fact that like I have feet problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost feel like I'm not going to say I manifested my feet problems, but I almost feel like by being in this like negative mindset of like, oh yeah, I have feet problems and my toenails kind of messed up and my feet hurt and blah, 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 blah. I feel like it's probably not helping the situation. So if I can do something like get a pedicure to like make them look the best that they can look, I just feel like somehow that's going to help me manifest less feet problems. Does this make any sense? So yes, saving money is really important, and I'm glad that I'm like not bad at saving money. And this year I definitely want to find more ways to save money. And obviously I understand like in this economy, you know, we all kind of have to pick and choose what we spend money on. But I'm realizing that this year I want to actually spend money on self-care and things that are going to make me feel good. Okay, I know this was supposed to be like a life reset, new year 2024, and it has been. However, there is something that I haven't told you. That is the fact that there's actually some work being done on my house for the next few weeks. So I actually have to leave, which means on top of trying to like reset my life and get my life going for the new year, I've had to pack everything away. I have to be away for about 2 weeks, but then I'll probably be away a few weeks longer than that. That has been the struggle too of like trying to pack everything and making sure that I have everything that I need for the next while. So that is what I'm doing today. I have to leave tonight. So a lot of like packing and laundry, and also making sure that like, you know, I returned everything that I need to return from the holidays and just like all that kind of stuff. So let's continue on this packing journey.